This is the Trend pocket hole jig. This piece of kit is incredibly useful for making pocket hole joints. If you don't know what one of them is, it is an incredibly easy joint to make and it is a very strong joint. I have to say that this jig is actually quite comprehensive. It does contain everything to make the pocket hole joints. So that includes the actual jig itself. It includes 2 square drive bits for the special screws, another clamp, it includes a special drill bit for drilling the holes, and also 3 X keys for adjusting the jig. The kit also comes with a handy pack of screws and also a detailed set of instructions. This is a very versatile jig. You can use it for doing quite a few different kinds of joints, such as corner joints, square joints, T-joints, etc. So this is the push and pull clamp. That can be adjusted using that nut there, and the actual end on the clamp will screw backwards and forwards. You can then lock it in position using that nut. You can adjust that for whichever thickness of material you are using, between 16 and 38 millimeters. If you loosen this X screw with the X key provided, you can then adjust the guides for the pocket hole jig so you can get the screw holes exactly where you want them. So I'm just going to adjust them in, and then I'm just going to tighten that back up again. Before you can use the jig, it's a good idea to screw it down to a board. So this has been screwed down to a piece of plywood. The second thing you need to do is adjust the stop on the drill bit that is supplied with it. If you place the drill bit in the hole, you can see that it's actually touching the metal on the jig before the collar there touches that part. So we need to adjust the collar so that the drill doesn't actually touch the base of the machine. To do that, we're going to place a 3mm shim underneath the drill bit. We're then going to loosen this grub screw using an Allen key, which is provided, until that goes all the way down until it is touching, and then we can tighten that back up. That will now mean that when we are drilling, the actual drill bit will not drill into the base of the machine. I'm now going to take a piece of wood, place it into the jig so that it is central, and then I'm just going to adjust the clamp until it is in the correct position. That is now firmly clamped in the jig. We can now proceed to drill the holes. Once you've used the jig to drill the holes, you end up with 2 pocket holes like that. They can then be used to create a very strong joint. In this demonstration, we're going to use them to create a T-joint. A pocket hole joint is actually stronger than a biscuit, and it is also stronger than a dowel joint. I am now going to apply some glue. And then I'm going to position the piece of timber. I am then going to fix that in position using the pocket hole screws. These actually drive in using a square bit which is provided in the kit. And I'll just wipe off any excess glue. Once that glue has dried, you will have a joint that is stronger than a biscuit joint or stronger than a dowel joint.